Hey guys, I'm back with another video to teach you how to build web applications with React.js. So in this video, we are going to build this FAQ section that we see on the screen. You might have seen this FAQ kind of section in many of the websites. So in this video, we are going to learn how to build this kind of FAQ section using React.js and Material UI. So going forward in the video, we are going to divide this video into three parts. First, we are going to install Material UI, and then we are going to read some documentation of Material UI to find the components that we can use to build this kind of FAQ section. And then we will finally customize this FAQ section to make it look like this. So if you know how to install Material UI, then you can skip to the other parts of the video. I'll leave timelines into the description, and also I will be leaving a GitHub repo link in the description. You can go and pull the code from there to use it into your applications. So stay tuned till the end of the video. It's going to be a very interesting video. So guys, here I have a fresh React application that's running on my local host 3001, and we have our original project that's running on a local host 3000. So we are going to try and replicate this project into this fresh application. So let's go back to the code editor and remove all the default code that's appearing in the React application. So here I can remove all the default code. Simply I can put hello world to start with. And if we see, our hello world application is running fine. So the next thing that we want to do in this tutorial is to install Material UI. So I will search for Material UI install, and here on the first link I should be able to find the commands that I need to install Material UI into the application. So here is the npm command. I can copy this from here and go back to my React application. I'll start a new terminal here and I will install the Material UI. So we have installed Material UI, but we need to install more packages that we are going to need from the Material UI. So let's go back to the browser. So along with Material UI, we are also going to install Material UI icons that we are going to use in this project. So let's copy this as well. Go back to the Visual Studio and install Material UI icons. So now all the installations are done in the project. We are going to start building the FAQ section in place of this hello world. So first thing, I'm going to change the class name to FAQ. Let's go back to the browser, and in the Material UI we are going to try and find the component that we need to build the FAQ section. So the name of the component is Material UI Accordion. So here on the first link I'm going to find the Accordion component. Let's go and review how this looks here. So here we have a sample that we can see if we want to use this into our application. So this is a basic accordion, and another type of accordion that's available in Material UI is a controlled one. So there is a minor difference between these two. For example, if here we have the two FAQ sections. So if I open the first one and then I open the second one, the both stays open. Whereas if we check the controlled accordion, if I open the first one and then I go and open the second one, the first one closes automatically. If I go to the third one, the second one closes. So at a time only one of the section is open. So I think this is a better one that we can use into our application. So I'll find the code here at the bottom. So make sure you're using JavaScript code. So I'm going to copy this entire code from here and go back to the Visual Studio Code. So here in the Visual Studio Code, I'm going to go to the source, create a folder called components. Under the components, I can create a new file that is faq.js, and I'll paste the entire code that I've copied from the browser into this file. So our FAQ component is ready. Now we can go and import this component into app.js. So I can say import FAQ from components/FAQ. So we got the FAQ section here. Now we can go and replace this hello world with our FAQ section. So now let's go back to the browser and see how it looks on the front end. So on the application, we can see that this is how it looks on the front end. We need to do some customization to bring this FAQ section into the center of the page. So we are going to apply some CSS. So we have assigned a class name FAQ. So in the app.js, we can go and create a new FAQ class, and let's give it a margin top to be 15%, margin left 10%, and the margin right to be 10%. Let's save this. So now on the browser we can see that the FAQ section is appearing in the center of the page. So before we start making any customizations on this FAQ section, we are going to give it a heading which says FAQs. So let's go back to app.js. So here above the FAQ component, we are going to create one h1 tag which says FAQ section. So now we got the heading, we got the generic FAQ section which we can go and customize. So let's go back and customize this and make it look like this. So I'm going to go back into FAQ.js because this is where we have placed our FAQ component. So if we review this FAQ component, so here we have a accordion, then we have a accordion summary, and then we have accordion details. So one accordion has two parts into it. One is the summary and the details. So if we go back to the browser, so this section is basically a summary where it says general settings, and inside when I open it, this section is the details. In order to start working on this, first I am going to remove all these texts here because in the original project we only see text on the left side of the FAQ section. We do not see any text here. So I'm going to remove this text from this FAQ section. So let's go back to the FAQ.js. So here if you see, this text is appearing here and this is a secondary text. So I'm going to search text dot secondary into this file, and I see that there are three secondary texts. I'm going to remove them one by one. Let's remove it. Go to the second one. Let's remove this, and then go to the third one and remove this as well. Let's save it. Now if we see in the browser, now we can see that the text in the middle is gone. We only see the text here. We can rename this text to anything we want. We are going to rename this text to the actual FAQ questions that we need to put here. So let's go back. So you remember that this section is nothing but a accordion summary. So we are going to go to accordion summary and we can search this into the file. Let's go to the first accordion summary we find in this file. So the first accordion summary says general settings, and I'm going to rename it to some question. What kind of t-shirts do you sell? So I'm going to create this FAQ section for a t-shirts store online. So that's why I'm naming this question here. Let's save it. So let's go to the second one, which says users. I'm going to put what are your shipping rates? It's a random questions that I'm putting here, but you can change it according to the website you are building. So I'm going to the third accordion summary, which says advanced settings. So here I can put some question like, do you deliver international question mark? Let's go to the fourth one. So we can put some kind of question here. We can refer it into the original project. How can I claim my discount coupon? So I'm going to change it. How can I claim my discount coupon? Let's save it. So now on the browser we can see that we have successfully created the FAQ section here. You can change the text even inside this. So we are going to apply some more CSS, even though it looks pretty amazing, but we are going to apply some more CSS into this project and make it look exactly like this one, where we have this black background in the question section and the answer is in the white. So to do that, we have to go back and find this section again and apply some CSS properties there. So let's go back to the Visual Studio Code. Let's go back to the accordion summary. So here we see the typography section here. So first thing I can do is to the accordion summary, I can give a style and I can assign it a background color. Let's assign it a black for now. So let's go and see how it looks. So because we have made it black, we are not able to see the text and the icon here. So I'm going to change the color of the text and the icon to white so I can see it here. So here in the typography, I can say color white. So now the text is visible, but we also need to change the icon color. So we can find the icon here. So this is the icon, expand icon. So here we can put some styles and I can assign it a color to be white. So now we see the text, the icon in the white color. which is good. So we are going to apply the same styling, copy this same styling into other three sections as well. So to change this, I'm going to copy this styling that I have applied on the icon, and let's find all the icons in the file and copy the styling there. So now we have changed the styling on all the icons. Same way we are going to copy the styling that we have applied on the summary part, and we are going to apply this styling on all the summaries that we find in this file. So I've applied the styling on all the summary sections. Let's go back and see now all the summary sections appear in the black. We can see the icon color is changed to white, but we need to change the text color as well. So I'm going to copy this color on the typography here, and going to find all the questions and copy the styling. So this is the third one, and the fourth one is here. So let's save all this, and now we can see that our FAQ section looks pretty amazing. So here we can see that when I close this, we have 4 questions here, but when I open the first one, I see some space here at the bottom before the second one starts. So I see the space between each and every FAQ section. So actually I don't like this space to be here. So I'm going to go and remove this space from here. So to do that, there is a property that we can use on the accordion. So on the accordion, if I say disable gutters, let's save it. Let's go back and see. So the space is gone between the first and the second question, but if we see the second and the third, the space is still there. So we are going to copy this property and apply it on all the accordion sections that we find in this file. So this is the second one. Copy the property here, disable gutters. This is the third accordion. Let's copy this here. And this is the final one, final accordion. Let's copy this here as well. So now we can see that all the spaces between the FAQ sections are gone, and this FAQ section looks perfect. Now, depending on the theme of the website, you can change the color, the background color from black to anything. So this was something we were trying to learn in this video. So if you like watching this video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, because this really helps the channel to grow and this video will reach out to more people. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.